Hello, I wanted to teach you today how to do readings. As I always said before in my last video when I gave you some tips about how to do readings, use your intuition first. Learn how to do readings without cards, without deck, because it's gonna be helpful. So it's like when you not knowing something about something and then you have the tool for it and you don't know how to use your intuition, can be so confusing, can take you in a lot of direction, can make you read the card in all meanings and put your thought in it, put your feelings in it. Sometimes still till this day I watch some tarot readers and they literally put their thought and feelings in the reading, and then they pick half spirit messages, and then they take like a lot of time to figure out what is what, and they confuse themselves when, like, in the start you need to realize what is the voice of spirit and what is the voice of you and your thought. That's the first thing. Let me tell you something. Before you want to be a reader or do readings, you need to learn how to keep an open mind. I know it's simple, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep an open mind, I'm open-minded. It's not easy to be an open-minded person, because let me tell you something. Sometimes you be born in a like religious kind of culture, family, traditional culture, family, and they can block you with a lot of things. Yeah? Let's say like they can block you with a lot of thought. Deep inside you think that this is the right thought, this is the right thing, then you block yourself. Even though you're telling yourself that you're open-minded, sometimes your feelings will come, like in the reading, and you think this is not the right thing. Let's say you're an open-minded, you're not a religious person, and you're not resonating with that. Another example, let's say you know in your guts that if someone cheated on you or anybody else, then they're fucking wrong. So your feelings gonna be like triggered there when you hear like in a fucking reading that spirit told you that this person fucking someone else, and you're like, what? You gotta be like putting your feelings, and you gotta be confused and a little bit like that, and spirit gonna tell you that, and then sometimes you're gonna deliver your messages, not spirit messages, and then you're gonna feel confused a little bit. And what it does when you're confused and spirit keep telling you something else, and then it's a clash of opinion and your opinion and spirit opinion, what it does is like you feel like, hold on, I hear something else. Hold on, I need a clarification. Hold on, I need some. Actually, I feel like that. You know what? Then you keep telling yourself like this is the right thing, and you put your opinion on it. This is what I see most of the time. Let me tell you something. An example. Let's say someone came to you, and this person, like, her person is cheating on her, for example, and the first card you picked was like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. You picked the Queen of Swords, and you'd be like, oh my God, this person see you as the Queen of Swords, or this person feel like you're the Queen of Swords because you bought it, and you feel like something is not right. Spirit not telling you that. You picked it because you taught yourself this is like how they see you. It's like, no, hold on, I need a clarification. I don't feel like this person see you as a Queen of Swords. Oh, there's another, like, this is like, this person is a knight. Oh wait, hold on. And you don't need all those kind of cards. I'm just gonna teach you how to read my kind of way of reading. Okay, like, let's say you pick the Queen of Swords, okay, the Queen of Swords kind of card, and you're like, first thing, before you look at the card, this is my advice to you, to learn how to make your messages clear and to know the sound of spirit. Like, you need to know the sound of spirit. You need to know who is spirit, how they talk. Sometimes they will say shit that you don't even resonate with, like you don't even like agree with. Are you something, you're like, what, in the middle of a reading, what spirit? You hear me sometimes saying, what spirit? What? And then just deliver the message. It's like you don't know exactly what's going on in a lot of people's life. You just can ask the spirit what's going on, just deliver the message the way it is. But let's say you pick the Queen of Swords, and before you're looking at the card, you don't know this Queen of Swords is there. You're like, you know what, I don't feel a negative energy from this person, but I feel like they're cheating. I feel like they are cheating, but I don't feel like, let's say this person told you that this person is cheating on them. You feel like they are cheating, but you're not picking up any negative energy. And then you look at the card, you're like, you know what I'm seeing? I see that this person seeing someone, and they are the Queen of Swords, and they want you to be the Queen of Swords because the other person is more logical, more something, and actually the other person is right for them. That's what Spirit's telling me. The other person is more correct for them, more right for them. That's why they want to be with the other person, and you are karmic. Actually, they're not trying to cheat on you. They're trying to tell you, I feel like you're the one, maybe this person didn't tell you that they're the one holding so tight on this person. Like, you're the one you don't want to let go, and they're scared of hurting your feelings. You can't pick all those kind of energies from spirit. And then this person gonna be angry. They're like, listen, you're gonna hear sometimes like, I have my opinion, cheating is wrong. This person is heartbroken, come to me. No, put your emotion aside. You're like, listen, this person's cheating on you, but actually they were not cheating on you, they broke up with you, but you came and they felt guilty or something like that, and they want to be with that person. I feel like you need to let it go, even if they done something wrong or whatever. I feel like that person's the right person, and Spirit trying to show you that you don't need to be the Queen of Swords. You are not the Queen of Swords. You don't need to be someone who you're not. This person wants to be the Queen of Swords, but actually there's a right person for you. You can't pick all this energy from one card. Like, look, just pick the message before looking at the card. The more clarification you will get sometime at a start or beginner could be helping you, like if you got lost. Let's say you got lost a little bit, you got confused in the middle of the reading, for example, you're just a beginner and you're like, Queen of Swords, I feel like, but I feel Spirit help me, I don't know what you're saying. I'm confused because you put your whole thoughts inside and you don't know what Spirit sound with this person, whatever. You're just a beginner, you don't know exactly. You're just starting to hear Spirit. The Spirit sound is just very slow, very low for you, like you don't understand it. With practice, you're gonna know. Then you pull another card for clarification, and clarification, another card. Then you'll be like, oh, I have this card saying, like, for example, this card saying there's a negative card here saying Hermit. Let's say a Hermit card, and there's a Tower, like with a Queen of Swords, for example. Oh, there's like, this is a Tower moment that she needs to accept, and she needs to take time out for herself to think about it. Just for example, you'll be like that. So learn to receive the message before looking at the card, and let your personal feelings aside. Let feelings aside, personal feelings aside. And then if you got the message and you're like not blunt like me, if you got the message inside your head and you received it, you can take a moment to know how to deliver the message in a nice way, if you like the nicest style, you know what I mean. And then let's say you got decks like this deck, okay, that people like this deck, yeah. Sometimes what I see, what pisses me off, sometimes really pisses me off, like in sexual reading, sometimes most of tarot readers can be like putting their fantasy in the sexual reading, like this is their fantasy, like, because maybe they're uncomfortable with going the distance or thinking more. Let me do my card. They're uncomfortable, or sometimes this is their fantasy. They get a message of Spirit telling them something like sensual, and then they say something, I'm like, why are you saying it like I'm not, like I don't think this is a thing that you're picking from Spirit, or something like that. Like a weird voices, but some readers pick it up exactly how this person said. Like in sexual readings, you need to pick whatever they want to do, even if it makes you uncomfortable, even if it's not resonating with your fucking brain. You see things, that Spirit telling you things, and you're like, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know. This is the other trick I want to teach you. Sometimes Spirit tell you something you don't even know about. How would you pick that? Like, with time, you will know how to pick that. Something is like, kind of like you pick another language, or kind of you pick in something sexual you never saw on TV, or you never picked it up. But you need to know Spirit voice. Like with time, I know it's frustrating, gonna be a little bit if you're like a beginner and you don't know and you're not psychic, or I don't know like how psychic you are, and you want to be a psychic, yeah? You need to practice how to connect with Spirit, how to be a soul. You're a spirit before you come to this body. You are spirit before you come to this body. Is how we used to communicate. We got a light. Let's say, for example, we got a light, or we got something inside us that we connect with each other. That's how you imagine it. And there's your spirit, and there's someone dead next to me, for example. And this person got no face, nothing. I cannot see it with my eyes. They got a face or whatever. And we talk with another language that I cannot hear it because of this wall and this physical. And they're actually talking to me with voice. You can translate the voice by connecting inside. It's like your soul hearing from your soul ear, for example, and telling you exactly what it is to your brain. So it's complicated, I know. It's like you have, let's say you have a face, you have a brain, you have this brain, and you have a brain inside your soul. And your brain, usually when you hear something here, goes to your brain, and when you hear something from your soul, goes to your brain too. Connect it. This is like your subconscious or whatever. Connect it to this brain. So when you hear something here, you hear it. When you hear something from Spirit, you hear it also to your brain here. You know, there's a thing like you'll hear it. It comes to your thought. Like you can actually sometimes, you know how the feeling, exactly how it feels when you be a psychic. You know, sometimes when you hear something and you know that you heard it but you didn't focus on hearing it. It's like your sister telling you something and she's like, give me the water, and then you're like giving her the water and you didn't even focus on her saying giving me the water, and you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't focus. Did you tell me to give you the water? I say, yeah, I told you to give me the water. This is the thing. So let me start with something that you not experienced with, like something sexual. How to do sexual reading? Sexual reading, you need to be an open-minded again. You need to know that you deliver the message. It doesn't mean that you're saying that to this person. This is exactly the energy you need to deliver. You need to be so clear delivering your messages. That's true, very truthful. Do not build your feelings. You're not building like you're not the one hurting this person. You delivering this person the message that spirit telling this person, and this person's not hearing. Being a psychic, I know I get a lot of sometimes negative comments, and sometimes I get educated people giving me good comments. And lately I've been having a lot of good comments. But that's the thing. You're delivering the message from spirit to this person, their spirit around them. There's another reading I'm gonna do, another video I'm gonna do how to know spirit voice, demon voice, dead people voice. We got a lot going on in the spiritual realm, and sometimes you can talk to demons or talk something and you feel uncomfortable, and sometimes dead people pretend that they're spirit, something like that. Doesn't matter right now. Just focus on the simple things. Like if you feel uncomfortable, stop doing the reading. It's another tip. If you feel uncomfortable or you started to feel uncomfortable, stop doing the reading. Ignore that there's uncomfortable reading or uncomfortable energy around you and stop it. So let's go back to the thing I'm saying. Like delivering the message to this person doesn't mean you're an awful person. It's just you delivering the message to this person. This person came and asked you because they're not psychic, or they don't know how to listen, and they wanted to know what spirit thinks and what this person thinks. So you are just the messenger. You're just the messenger delivering the message. So you don't have to put your own opinion. You don't have to sugarcoat it for this person. You're just telling this person how it is. So doing sexual reading or doing anything like that, you don't have to feel embarrassed or anything like that, because you're just delivering what this person, they came here wanting this person energy. Exactly. Like sometimes I'm like surprised, like why tarot readers are like embarrassed and sorry for that. It's not your mistake. You're just delivering the message, okay? I'm trying to make here a blunt, real tarot readers who are not shy to deliver the messages. Like you're just the messenger, okay? So let me do here sexual reading. For example, let's use a person for example. Let me think of a pervert that I knew. So, and I know this pervert. Let me think about it. Who have a lot of perverts? Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna mention names in case it's not my friend, it's someone else, a pervert. Yeah. So I'm picking up like without me putting my feelings. Remember that. So I feel like I'm picking up of this idea of rejection. This is the first thing. So I feel like this person's sexual feelings, let me put the card here. So I'm trying to pick. This person is feeling like I'm gonna reject him or he gonna be rejected. This person feel like he want me to feel left out in the cold every time, and he want me to feel like jealous, or he want me to feel like he's attracted to other people or something like that. Okay, when it comes to, I feel like this person energy is disgusting for me. I feel like in his, like he got like two minds about sexual feelings. Like this one kind of like he's really obsessed, he really wants me, and then stopping himself, want me to leave, that want me to feel left out there, and want me to feel like left out and not wanted or something like that. Just something about a narcissist energy was exactly that's who he is. In reality also sometimes he really want that love and romance and equal give and take. He's a very romantic person, even though that we cannot see that. It's like I'm shocked right now because he was a pervert in my eyes. So I'm not really shocked, but I know that he feel like this way. But I was like, cause I was with him in like several places, so I can read every day like his sexual thought. But in general, this is what he wants when it comes to sex. He wants like equal give and take and a lot of romance. He likes the touching, the kissing, the old school, old movie romance kind of sexual energy. So this is what I'm getting here. So for example, this is what I got. Like, you need to put your feelings aside. Like, even though I saw him every day and there's like sexual feelings of him trying to kiss me, trying to hold me or something like that, but they all were like that. Even so, in the surface he seems like, you know what, but this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes you will pick like really weird things, like you have to say it. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck that. Sometimes I'll be like doing sexual readings and literally will pick like, spirit will tell me like something about an animal. Let's say you never saw a horse dildo, for example. You're like, you see an animal, like spirit telling you an animal dick, and you're like, animal dick? Yeah, this person wanna use, you don't even know there's an animal dildo. You're like, animal dick, this person want to use some kind of animal kind of shape tool on you. You just deliver what spirit telling the person. So something like that, you need to deliver, you need to be open-minded, deliver the message. It doesn't like match your, if it doesn't match your beliefs, it doesn't matter. Whatever spirit telling you, you need to deliver the messages. I'm trying to help you with how to do readings. I try to read energies, but try to, like, to sum it up, try to answer the question before seeing the cards. Okay, love you all, and bye bye.